Good morning. How's it going with everybody today? Let me get my computer over here. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the movie Avatar today. Of course, you probably already know that with the picture being in the clapping sounds. So Avatar came out in 2009. Was originally started filming in 1994. And all the special effects and everything else they were doing were just first time they've ever done it, so they had to change the game. So Avatar basically starts out with a guy narrating, telling you about his brother dead so that he can take over to space on a ship going to a different planet to go mining or scientific work with the locals. So the whole thing is about humans going to a planet called Pandora, which was, I don't know, 20, 25 or 30 years away, according to the movie. And they were there for a rock or mineral, and the whole planet was made of it. And then they found out that the planet had electrical connection they called AWA, which was the planet itself had connections like a brain through the plants and animals. Everything on the thing went together. It worked out pretty good. It was pretty good action, science fiction, love story type of movie. The planet was all green and stuff. They had a little area. The locals were big blue, 9 foot tall blue creatures, which was pretty good on Pandora. Now this movie, I enjoyed watching it, and I'm waiting for 2 and 3. They keep talking about coming out, but I've never seen them yet. And I've been looking for them because I want to see what they do with 2 and 3. But they go through a civil war in this one. They do a lot of romance, flying on flying creatures, bigger flying creatures. The group of scientists help the locals go to war with the humans, and they kick them off the planet, and they spend a lot of time going through all that. This thing was probably for its time was probably the most used new special effects. They do them now all the time, but this one here was a pioneer for special effects, which was kind of cool at the time. So anyway, they had lots of fun. Well, it was lots of fun movie to watch, and I enjoy watching it over and over and over again. Want to watch a good science fiction movie, go get Avatar. Oh, yeah. The links that I was providing to Amazon closed my affiliate marketing account. So those won't be there no more until we get a better viewership. And speaking of viewership, the Rumble account and the locals account is doing a whole lot better than the Amazon account. The Amazon account's been open longer. So, or not Amazon, YouTube. I keep thinking Amazon for some reason, but YouTube account's been open longer than the Rumble account, the locals account, the Let's Be Frank account, and possibly the new Trump platform. If it doesn't cost too much to get in, and he'll quit trying to get me to give him money for all of his crazy lawsuits. But so this thing actually a good movie. I wouldn't mind going to Pandora myself. That'd be a fun place to visit. It'd be very, very interesting to see what happens if you could actually book a trip on it. I wonder if SpaceX is going to Pandora. Guess I'll have to ask them next time I get on to YouTube or Twitter. So no matter where you're watching this, film, because the more I'm opening more platforms every day to see if I can get better viewers directed towards the YouTube account, which, unless you're paying YouTube, they're not paying Google. They're not going to let anybody really see your videos. They kind of just suppress them. Even though I've got the high priority keywords and all that stuff going there. But this title was the highest selling title for its thing and for its time, 2009. It's a movie worth watching. The way they did the special effects, blowing things up. The deity on this planet was called Awa, which was pretty good. I mean, the way they used this mythical creature, Awa, or person Awa, turned out to be a pretty good way they did things. This was done with... I'm only doing one video today, and I'm only at 6 minutes, so it's going to be hard to get a full 15-minute video, 20-minute video is what I like to have out of it. Maybe the next one I can do better. So I am currently watching Captain Ron, so that'll be for the next week, which is another funny movie. It's an older one, but it's still a funny movie. I'll get into 2001 movies because I've been having problems with space issues and other stuff we'll talk about later after we get through with this. So yeah, they had to invent the technology necessary to make this movie. They had to make the special effects work, because most of this was done digitally instead of in a studio or on a film set. The official budget for this thing was $237 million, and it did at the box office. I have to get the right page. Hang on. What made $9 million? It made $9 million, so this was not too bad. No, wait a minute. No, that's not right. The budget, pre-release budget, was $9 million. Sorry, they spent $237 million. Then they had another budget of $9 million pre-release, and then they made $2,847 billion on this movie. So this sucker was actually pretty good. It was just the most grossing film we've seen so far. We've talked about on this channel so far. So they've done pretty good doing this. Hopefully the audio settings I've got going on right now work for you, because I'm just doing something to try to make this channel better. Try to get things going very, very well. So Avatar, we've given this 5 stars. It's definitely a good movie to watch, and I recommend you go watch it someplace. If you can find it on Netflix, Hulu, wherever you're watching, Amazon, Vudu, all those channels, all those places that advertise digital movies, you can definitely go watch it. Or, if you can figure out who my friends are, maybe you can get invited to movie night down at the theater, because we are doing that again. And when you do get invited, it costs $40 to get in, and then we show you 4 or 5 movies. It's $40 is just to help pay for the theater. We're not making any really money on this movie night. It's just basically I show up, plug my computer into the projector, and we watch movies. And when we're in between movies, you go to the bathroom, go to the concession stands. The concession stands we don't make any money off of. We just rent the theater for the day or the evening. It usually starts about 5 and goes till about midnight. Once a month, and we play 5 or 6 movies. I'm not going to show you the playlist or anything like that. And this is not an advertisement for it. It's just something to talk about. Then I've got a whole lot of new movies that I'm going to be talking about, but we're getting close to Christmas, so after Captain Ron, it'll probably all Christmas movies, well, at least this year, that we're talking about. things that you want to show the kids and the family up until Christmas, and they'll probably be all over the TV too. So I don't know who's playing what because they're not telling me. I don't have access to that yet. Channel's still too small for that. Nobody's liked and subscribed and done all that fun stuff because, a whole bunch of people are watching, but nobody sticks around. Every once in a while, I get somebody on Twitter saying they like what I'm doing, but they don't come back and watch. I usually get about 4 return viewers a video and 20, maybe 20 if I'm lucky, viewers per video. Oh, and the big blue creatures that are 10 feet tall, I just found it in my notes because my glasses broke and these aren't very good. They call them the Navi, N-A''V-I, Navi. Anyway, so they're 10 foot tall, 3.0 meters, which is a pretty tall person. They use avatars. The reason why they call it avatars is because they got remote control beings that they go into a sleep pod or a control pod, get their brains hooked up to these other creatures, and then they get to walk around in these blue Navi avatars. So that's kind of fun. There's another movie that dealt with avatars that I got to find yet that came out around this same time that I'll have to figure it out. Find it if I can. Still trying to find all the movies I had before I sold them. I should have never sold them, but I needed the money at the time, so I sold all the DVDs before I get them digitally copied. Hopefully we don't have to do that again. All right, so we've got 5 stars on this movie. They made 2.7. They made money, lots of money on this one. Highest grossing movie that we've seen so far since I've been doing their movie reviews. And I'm only doing one movie per video now because it's just easier and faster, and I could do this during the week. I'll probably be building more videos up after the holiday seasons are over so that I can get a little bit ahead so when do get holiday seasons up, since I'm trying to keep a real job, since there's no other income from YouTube and all them, so I can continue doing this. Every once in a while I think about just quitting doing this and taking it to a different channel and doing a whole different kind of video. But, I'm going to continue doing this because the employers need something to watch. Anyway, so, this is actually something, this movie is actually something I'm going to tell you to go watch, even though I'm rambling on about it. Because I'm trying to wing it because my glasses, I can hardly even see the page. So the GoFundMe page is still up. The link will be down below in the description. And then GeorgeLawfree.com is still up. They're taking down all the old comments for some reason. I just got a notice today on that channel that they're doing that. Don't know why. But the blog is still up. All these videos, the links, and the link to my GoFundMe page and a blog description. If I haven't done it, I will do it shortly. Probably after the first of the year now. Because my phone telling me I got information too. Let's see what they're saying if I can see it. Okay. I get that stupid update. Update now. Cancel. No, get that down. My old phone keeps getting updates by stupid stuff, and I get lots of text messages. Yeah. Twitter, yeah, that works anyway. So Twitter's my personal page. If you found me on there, it's not all about the videos. It's about other things. I give Nancy Pelosi and Biden and Kamala Harris, the activist, a whole lot of hard time because of their plans they're trying to put out, spend more money, ruin the economy even more, type of stuff. So that's the reason why the GoFundMe page is up, because I don't trust them, and I'd like to have a house that's bigger and I could actually put up a real studio and actually start the home-based business that I'm trying to work on anyway. That's why I was trying to do the affiliate marketing, but it didn't work because, apparently nobody likes to buy the stuff that I like. The videos, I guess, hard copies nobody wants anymore. So my plan didn't work on there. And I'd like to actually get up a room where I can actually set the sewing machines up and all the other stuff and just leave it up. That way we could do a channel for that, and maybe even a yard big enough that I can do archery in. But, the GoFundMe page isn't going to work because I'm a guy. That's the biggest problem there. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll get this video edited out, and you should see it tomorrow because it is Thursday. And then we'll talk about all the problems. Oh, I did say I was going to talk about all the problems. I'm only getting one day off of work till the end of the holidays, and my niece here, the one that I keep telling you about that has no boundaries and doesn't understand, that I only have one day off to do things. She throws her shit in the washer about the time I'm getting ready to use it, and it takes 3 hours, and when I got to do all the laundry, I don't get it done till well after midnight because she's selfish. Now, that's another reason why I want the GoFundMe page to work, so I can get rid of her, put her back at her mama's house, or to her mama's house, where she needs to be. Her mama needs to take responsibility for her instead of mom doing it. She's just a big pain in the ass. It gets in the way and making me miserable. So, either way, come the 4th of July, I'm moving. I found several houses within my price range that are not in Nevada. Because here in Nevada, to get a house that's not an HOA, it's going to take roughly $1.5 million. And I put the GoFundMe page at the levels I did because you got to pay for taxes, and the GoFundMe center is going to take their share off the top. But, nobody seems to want to go do that. Well, we'll see what happens. And then some of the fun things, and I can see my TV in the corner. I don't know if the logo that's flashing around for Captain Ron is going to show up, but it's up there in I guess it'd be the right-hand side of your screen. Up over here. See the TV once in a while. Well, that's okay. The fake brick wall behind me, I need to change that out to a green screen and go get some video of the area. Maybe a video of Reno or something to put behind me. But there's not enough room to put up a green screen and get the lights and all that. If I were to do that, I'd have to take everything out of the room before I set up for that. Anyway, so we're going to call this video over, and I forgot to put in the clips like I said I was going to do, so I'll do it with Captain Ron. I'll put the clips in. Here's where the clip's going to insert. But so unfortunately for you folks on YouTube, because of the copyright issues they're bringing up all the time, you won't get to see the clips. So there'll just be a black screen with a thing saying, YouTube block this. But if you're on Rumble, you'll be able to see the clips and all the things I've got to say about them, which should make the video just a little longer. And I'm rambling. By the time I get everything taken care of, this one video should be good. Anyway, so let me grab my stuff here. Take care, be safe, and turn off Joe Biden. He's doing stupid stuff. Anyway, so be safe, be good, and we'll see you on the next video. Hope you subscribed.